Hey, welcome back everyone. Today we're going to be making bra cups. It's going to be for almost any size up to a EF. So you're going to need some yarn. I have some basic acrylic yarn. I'm going to use as my stitch marker just because I don't feel like grabbing one. And then I have a 4.5mm hook, but you can use any size you want depending on what type of yarn you have. So let's get started. Okay, so first we're going to start with the slip knot. And then depending on how big you want your bra cup to be, that depends how many chains you're going to want. So for A cup, you want about 10 chains. For B cup, it's going to be 12 chains. C cup is 14. D cup 16. And continue going up by 2 for every cup size. So for example, for a double D / like a E, it would be 18 chains. And then like a triple D would be like 20 chains. Okay, so I'm gonna make a B cup. So I'm gonna start with 12 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I have my 12 chains. So now what I'm gonna do is place a half double crochet in the 3rd chain from the hook. So 1, 2, 3. I'm going to place my half double crochet in this stitch here. So I'm going to wrap around my hook, insert into that 3rd chain, and I like to go in the back loops, but that's a personal preference. Pull through all 3, and then I'm going to half double crochet to the end of the row. Okay, so here we have our first row, and now what we're going to do is we're going to chain 1, and we're going to put a half double crochet in every stitch. You should now have 2 less stitches than what you started with. So I have 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm going to put 10 half double crochets. Okay, so I've chained my 10. And now what we're going to do is we're going to place 3 half double crochets in the chain 2 space from the very beginning. So right in here, we're going to place 3 half doubles. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to place my stitch marker in the 2nd half double that I did. So this is the first one. I don't know if y'all can see. This is the first one. Hold on. This is the first one. This is the second one, and this is the first one. So I'm going to put it right in that middle stitch there. And then we're going to do 10 half double crochets on the back side. So we're basically making a loop, you could say. Kind of not, but we're just going all the way around. So I'm going to place half doubles in the backs of each of these stitches. Now that we have made it all the way around, we're basically going to do the same thing but backwards. And so now this is technically, we've had our first row down the middle, this is our second row. So now we're going to chain 1, and we're going to go back and put a half double crochet in every stitch until we get to our stitch marker. So it should be 10 for me. Okay, so it was actually 11 because of the increase from last round. But anyway, we made it to our stitch marker, so I'm going to take this out, and I'm going to place 3 half double crochets in that stitch where the stitch marker was. And basically why we're doing that is because it increases the bra cup, the size of it. So we want to make sure we do this every round, and we want to make sure that we're putting it in the correct stitch just so that it's even. like the top of the cup is in the right space. So now I've put my 3 and I have 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to put my stitch marker back into the second one, and I'm going to keep going around the cup to finish off this row. Okay, so I just finished up my 3rd row. So remember, there's 1 in the middle, 1 here, and then that outer edge we just did, that's our 3rd row. So we're going to keep repeating this pattern until the cup fits the size that you want. There are like, I will kind of give like a recommendation for how many rows you should do based on the amount of chains that you started with, but it's just a recommendation because it really depends on how it fits you and if it's comfortable enough. So I'm going to finish mine and then I'll meet y'all back here. Okay, I finished my cup. This is a B cup, so I have 9 rows. So 1 in the middle, oops, 2, 3, and you count them like that, and I have 9. So now I'm just going to chain and fasten off. Chain 1. And then I'll make my other cup and I'll come back. Alright, so I finished both my cups and now you can add them to your project however you like. And we're done. Bye!